Let's see if this is working, guys. We got new software, and I can't hear myself. Can you all hear me? I'm gonna put up the private chat. Uh, let's see. Got nothing going out. It says it's live. It says I'm here. No one's looking at me. Just gonna give it a little bit of time here. Let's see what my restream is saying. It's online. Looking like we're working. Let's see. Sending data. Latency. Just go live, huh? Yeah. It's just gonna have to list that. All right. Here we go. So I'm just going to hold off, waiting for some more people to show up. We're gonna see if this thing works. We got comments coming up over here. See you, hear you fine. Awesome. Thank you so much. Uh, we are. Thank you, Wonderball67, playing around with some new software. Um, and I wanted to get a test run in before we do Rated IDP live tonight. This is going to be so. What I wanted to do here is we have a sponsor to the show, statementgames.com. I don't know if you've heard about them. We've been, you know, pushing them as far as on our website, on our podcast. And, it's kind of a new up and coming game. And so I wanted to take a second and just do an intro. What is Statement Games? What's it about? Answer any questions and walk you through how to get on, start playing, and enjoy this game because I played last night. I had a contest that I jumped into, and I actually won. Um, I won the contest, won some coins, and nothing out of pocket. It was fun, and it was something that I feel like is very easy to get into, easy to understand. And IDP guys is partnering up with Statement Games to provide the Sunday night like uh, branded contest. So you go on to Statement Games and you look and you can find contests brought to you by IDP guys. These are games that we're going to be involved in. We're going to be giving picks for each week, and it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to what we've got going on with them. First off, if you do want to, so we're going to go through the whole sign up process. It's really quick, really painless, and how to do your first contest, and that will include Johnny the Greek's own picks for this coming weekend for Sunday night's game, New England versus Pittsburgh. And actually, if you were to win the tournament, you have a chance at a jersey, a NFL Patriots jersey. I think it's Jamie Collins. It's all online on Twitter. You can follow Statement Games. It's at Statement Games, and they have that information. They're doing a whole uh, tournament thing with this. They're looking for basically if you win this contest, the tournament. So the uh, it's kind of like FanDuel, DraftKings, where you have like smaller tournaments, like 10, 15 guys in a group or contests, where the tournament is the culmination of all of these contests. So the highest point getter, the best roster, wins that tournament. So let's just kind of jump in. I'm going to move over to bring in this window. Here we go. So let me pull you down. Thank you, Wonder Balls, for letting me know that we are live and clear. Um, so basically, this is statementgames.com. If you wouldn't mind going to get here, click on IDP guys and click this link right up here. This helps us out. This lets Statement Games know that you came from us. And it also gives you a chance at 60 free tokens when you sign up. So you jump in there, you get the free tokens, and they know that we brought you. This is a way of helping us out, helping keep the content you love so inexpensive, and free. For most of our content is free, while we do have that $1 a month subscription. So just jump in here, and then that will bring you to this screen where you can sign in. Now you can create a username or email, password, all that stuff. But the way I like to do it is just sign in through Facebook. You can also sign in with Google. Let's just hope this doesn't show you uh, all of my information. Let me just back out of there. Let me log in. I gotta punch it in password. Come on, bring them up. All right, 1 second, and I'll get this back up here, and we will have. I don't want to be on Facebook. Come on, guys, let's get this together. All right, here we go. So we're back. We're into Statement Games now. So that was really quick and easy. I mean, I just didn't want to show you guys my password when it comes down to it. But hit Facebook. You can also do Google to jump in, get right in there, and there's no hassle, no nothing. This one thing about the age we live in, you can jump right into anything using those Facebook passwords and stuff, social media. So now you see here that we've got a bunch of different branded contests. So you've got this one's tailgate for a cause, fantasy data, and then right down here, the NFL jersey. Here it is, Pittsburgh versus New England, sponsored by the IDP guys. So these are the main ones for every week. They've got different um, websites and stuff that they're partnering with that took different games, different games of the week. We've got the Sunday night game, so we're pretty proud to have been offered that. And then below that is just all the other games. So, and then you can also see that they do not only the NFL, but they do baseball, basketball, and hockey. Excuse me. So you can pretty much play this game all year round, and it is, just something. It's so the big thing is it's free. You come in through our link, you get those 60 free coins, and then you also have this chance. So everything is cost coins for entry, but you got a chance to spin for coins here. So coming through, we're spinning for coins. There we go. There, I got 6 free coins added to my balance. And then, as you can see here, everything's based off of coins. They give you a lot of coins for starting up and for every day if you spend. But if you really get into this game, you can purchase coins for real money. So it's kind of that premium platform, a freemium platform. So, I mean, obviously, these guys aren't doing this for free. It's a pretty fancy looking website. So, but if you're just wanting to be the casual player, you can absolutely come in, not spend any money, and just play. So let's go back to the lobby here and let's click join on this Pittsburgh versus New England NFL jerseys. I'm just trying to pull up the picks that I've got. Here we go. So as you can see, tournament sponsored by IDP guys goes into a little bit about us. These are the prizes. So if you make first place, you get 117 coins. If you make second place, you get 30 coins, and 15 goes to third. There's a 15 coin entry fee. So when you jump in, this is kind of what they take out of there. And then this is goes around the Pittsburgh versus New England game. So let's confirm and proceed. So now we are into the game itself. So it tells you when it closes. So you got until Sunday at 3 p.m. to make your picks or change them. Bless me. Um, and you can go in and make changes as you see fit all the way up until 3 p.m. You can go into multiple of these. Basically, you do have to wait for another contest to open up, but you can do this as many times as you wish and have as many chances to win as possible. So they really make it's a fun and easy game. And if you go back and listen to our episode last week, we had Mark on. He's the creator and visionary of Statement Games, and then George, who's kind of involved as well. And we had a good conversation. They just really talked about how this whole thing started with Mark's parents, and they were very avid football watchers, sports watchers, but never branched out of that New York sports atmosphere. So his dad came up with this game that kind of helped uh, him and his brother expand their scope, expand their knowledge about the NFL, about different sporting events. So he kind of later on came back to it and created this internet game. So as you can see, you've got different statements here. They're all set around like Vegas betting lines, basically. So if the Vegas line is the over under is 29 and a half points, they have an over and an under. So you just pick what you think. This is very casual, very it's not the extreme of like DFS where you're trying to pick up players that are unknown that are going to score about 15 points for your team. This is just, hey, how am I feeling about this game? It's very, you could play this with your kids, even bring them in and just say like, oh, what do you think? Let's look and learn about football and just have this kind of fun, interactive way of just keeping track on the games. And so let's go with Johnny. So you got over unders. You've got if they will win over 6.5 points. So I guess they're getting 6.5 points, or they're giving 6.5 points. I'm not 100% on Vegas betting lines. That's going to be a John question. Uh, but I do understand that, total points of over and whether or not Ben Roethlisberger will throw 2.5 touchdown passes, these things. So it's really simple. And you just click right here on the plus and it brings it over to these statements. These are where your statements will kind of collect. You pick 10 of them and then you rank them. So first off, let's pull out Johnny's here. Each week on the IDP guys, Johnny will be giving his top three. He'll be giving his top three, and then we're going to be tracking him throughout the year to see how he does and how he does with these games. On top of it, we're going to be creating loads of contests outside of just this single contest. So we'll be pushing that out there. I enjoy this game. Like I said, I actually won last night in the Bears Packers game. I won the contest. I think it was a lower buy-in contest, so I only won about 30 coins, which was, I was just stoked to wake up this morning and find out that I had won. So let's take on Johnny's first here is total points over 51.5. So total points over 51.5. Click on it right there. And then so this is the first position. which is at 10. So 10 points for that, if that is correct. The next one, Julian Edelman, over 7.5 combined receptions. So let's find Julian Edelman on here. Julian Edelman. And it says over 7.5 combined receptions. There it is. So over 7.5 combined receptions. Over 80.5 yards. 80.5 yards. Receiving. Yep, receiving. So there we go. He's got 2 Julian Edelman picks here, and he's ranking them pretty high. And so he must have, that he's going to get a lot of yards and he's going to get a lot of receptions. So he's going to catch those balls. There's going to be a lot of check downs to him, and he's going to get those receiving yards. Tom Brady over 26.5. Where's Tom Brady at? There he is, over 26.5. Boom. Juju Smith-Schuster over 6.5 receptions. Over 6.5 receptions. There we go. James White over 90.5 all-purpose yards. Let's see. James White over 90.5 all-purpose yards. Sony Michel over 89.5 rushing yards. Boom. Juju Smith-Schuster over 80.5 receiving yards. 80.5 receiving yards. Ben Roethlisberger will get over 260.5 yards passing. And finally, Pittsburgh Steelers will have more than 22.5 points. More than 22.5 points. There we go. So here it is. This is our first contest. Obviously, I went through them in the order that John gave them to me. So total points down to the Steelers points here. And then you just click save. And if you want to refer friends, you can do that in here. If you want to share the link, you can share the link on whatever you'd like, Facebook, Twitter. There we go. So here we are. We've got our first contest in. This is Johnny the Greek's picks for week 1. So you can see them here. We won't be doing full picks going forward. It'll be John's top 3. But I really hope you guys will help us out by just going to idpguys.org and clicking this banner right here for statement games. This just lets them know that you came through us and that you're excited for this partnership between us. Statementgames.com, go to idpguys.org, click that banner. So not seeing a whole lot of people in this chat. Mostly I was making this video to be put on our YouTube and blasted out a little bit later. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to contact me at Nate Cheat, as you see it here on Twitter. We are the IDP guys, and I really hope that you can get as excited for statement games as we are here at IDP guys. John has made a lot of contest he's gotten into a lot of contests. I've been getting into them, and I really enjoy the game. And like I said, I was able to win. So it's not difficult. It's not a hard concept. Most of us here, like if you're a fantasy football player, you understand how each team is and how, let's be real. We went into last night's game and I knew it was going to be difficult for Rodgers with the Bears defense and difficult for Trubisky with the fact that it's Trubisky. So, I wasn't expecting the shootout. And so I kind of gauged my bets in that way. and was able to come out on top. So that's how I did my contest, and that's just kind of the way you go about these things. Is how are you feeling about this? And you know, it's fun to play, fun to watch. So thank you all for being supporters of us, IDP guys. Thank you for everything you do as our audience, interacting with us, getting us to the point that we are at. So, with that, thank you. And we'll have Rated IDP Live coming up shortly.